Hey, welcome back to you, Monster Gaming. Um, Wanted to talk about Elvenar a little bit more. Actually, I had a quick comment from stuff other people have been commenting on some of my other videos. I did want to reiterate that although I do like to review games and I like to give you an idea of like what they're about and talk about this, that, and the other thing, it's all from the perspective of somebody who likes to play games. It's not from the perspective of being a master reviewer, if that makes sense. My goal is not to tell you why the game is amazing, give you all kinds of stats about it, match it up versus everything else, give you all the pros and cons. Obviously that's part of it. Because I have played a variety of games, I will compare. Especially if you're familiar with a different game and you have no clue what this is. I can kind of give you a basis of some similarities, or if you're transitioning from another game to this game, for example, um, kind of like to bridge that gap. But my whole journey here with the YouTube channel is to highlight different games that are interesting, games that I'm playing, games that I think need a closer look or a first look for some people. So sometimes I ramble, sometimes I do mention a bunch of different games, and maybe get you all confused or something. This is not the place to go if you're looking for all the best tips, all the best strategies of any game that I talk about. Um, I will mention stuff that from time to time, but it's more from the viewpoint of somebody who actually plays the game, somebody who is enjoying the game. Sometimes I don't end up enjoying it in the long run and I decide to play something else, and that's fine. I move on and move on to the next. So it's almost like a journey of me playing a variety of different games. So I just wanted to put that caveat out there. Now I will answer questions, definitely. If you have like strategy or something that you have a question about, you can always post it and I'll answer if I know. And if I'm not sure, I'll research it and then I'll answer type thing. And I do like to have that feedback and that communication. Um, and there, like I said before, some games I might play like a ton and others I play a little bit less. Um, Maybe take a long break and then I come back to it, especially if they're good games. And that just goes to show that the game is a good game. And sometimes you get burnt out or whatever. But I wanted to do this video to try to get some more people onto this game. I think Forge of Empires is the one that gets all the advertising, all the little ads pop up everywhere when they talk about it. And it's a fantastic game for sure. But this one's like a little bit of change of pace of that. If you're more into farming games, if you're more into city building games, this could be right up your alley. It gives you a little bit of that feel, but it also gives you the feel of advancing through the ages, which I've always enjoyed. Games of Civilization, Age of Empires, all kinds of stuff. It's nice to see an evolution, at least for me. Even city builders are the same thing. You get little buildings, you get bigger buildings, you get even bigger buildings, and you can do so much more with them. Um, and now with mobile games, that are really getting really good, not only in graphics but also in depth, gameplay, multimedia. I mean, not multimedia. Sorry, multiplayer type stuff. Um, there's a pretty good amount of games out there, and this game and Forge of Empires have been around for quite a while. They're still constantly producing updates all the time, and um, it's a nice, relaxed, friendly experience. It's not intense. You're not forced to do stuff all the time where you're gonna, fail, I guess. But I wanted to say we're looking for more people to play. Um, I'm guilty of it. I was playing it pretty, regularly, and then I kind of dropped off for a few reasons. Some personal, some are, your interest kind of goes elsewhere, or you want to try something else out and you want to give it its own due. But I want to get some more people in here. So we are Forest Elders. Let me see if I can back out because uh, let me see if it's in here somewhere. Because I don't want to. Here we go. I'm just trying to look around without jumping out of the game because I don't want to jump out of the game. Um, actually, what I'm going to do, I want to make sure that I'm telling you the right world. Because when you start the game, you don't really have a choice. At least on mobile, it just kind of loads up a game for you. But if you log out and you log back in, it gives you the option of, what world would you like to be in. So I'm on my phone now, so I'm going to log out. Okay, so there's a bunch of different worlds. This world is Sinya Arda, 2 words. Um, you'll see that there's a bunch of different worlds, but Sinya Arda is the one that we are in. And actually, since I did it on my phone, I'll be able to show you here, and it won't actually kick me out. So select world, Senya Arda. You can have multiple games too, so you can have a different city in one of the other servers, and then hop back and forth, but that's a little too much for me. So Senya Arda, make sure you're in that one. And then you can join us over here. This is mobile, what I'm playing in right now. So when you're on a PC, it looks a little bit different. But this is Forest Elders. I'm actually going to knock out some people on here. And strictly because they do not play anymore. Oops, and I just jumped in to look at their city. Let me look over here. Okay, so this person was playing actually, because I remember when I got them into this game, but they are not active. So let me do that again. Where is it? Oh, here we go. So let's not expel them this second, but I'm going to expel all the people on the bottom here that are not doing anything, and I'm not even that high up. So we're just going to make some room here. Let's see these people. None of these people up here are playing. Not that we need to make room, because there's definitely a lot of space here. That person might come back, so I'm going to leave them there. Nope. So there was a time where a lot of these people were playing. I'm not sure where they went off to, because I don't really see much in the chats. But, sometimes people play different games. They kind of wander off. All right, so we have, how many people do we have in here? We have 6 members. Our ranking's okay, our level's okay. But the big thing here is, making some headway. Okay, so it's only 3 of us are actually playing. That's a good way to check. Let's see. All right. So this is where we can invite other people. I'm just going to close these out because I think I made these and nobody's responded or done anything, and that's fine. All right. Now the top player here, Copland, she used to be very active. She does, I think it's a she, I could be wrong. She does play and will answer questions and things like that, but I think she's also looking for more activity. So there's only 5 of us on here. Come check us out, Forest Elders. If you're going to play, definitely try to participate in the tournaments. It's going to help you. Try to participate in the, I think it's the Tower of Eternity, something like that. Participate in that and help out. That's one thing that I really like about this game is the whole point of the fellowships or the alliances is to help everybody. Duh, that's what they do in every single game. But no, this is literally helping you. So when you have these ancient buildings here and you are researching, these knowledge points are contributed by you and your fellowship, which is crazy. So If not, this would take forever to work on these. So you definitely want to be in an active fellowship so you can help each other upgrade all these things. If you see right here, there's some hands. That means somebody's boosted this, somebody's helping me. So you can do that with your teammates. Is what I was actually just doing a moment ago, is doing neighborly help. Now, if I go to my main hall, neighborly help, 13.2K. So not only do I get a boost, you also make some money. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's basically what the video is about, is join our fellowship. If you have any questions about the game, you're brand new, you have no clue what to do, jump in. There is a chat here. I was asking Copland if we should find another fellowship, but we already have one, and it's already leveled up a little bit, so we might as well just stay there and see if we can get some new members in there and, try to build up. But we also have the chat underneath this video. So if you join, you can always chat there. You can chat in game. You can kind of go from there. But yeah, I mean, this game is very fun. You're never going to get pillaged. You're never going to lose goods. The artwork is fantastic. So you can see the buildings. These are all residential. That's a level 15. That's a level 11. They change as they get upgraded. There's tons of events. This is from one of the events. I won a bonsai garden, which looks awesome if you like that kind of theme. Let's see, what is this? Twilight Phoenix. That was from another event. Let's see. Firefly Lookout. Pretty sure that was from another event. That's a manufactory. Spot of Whispering Trees, which is pretty cool. Witching Summoning Circle was, I think, from a Halloween event, probably from 2 years ago. Or last year, not a couple months back, but from the year before. There's all sorts of cool stuff. The Bell Fountain, which is really cool. I might replace that soon. I think I have something else better than that. Echoes of the Forgotten. I mean, they do a really good job with the artwork. Chromafrost Glacier, I think this is the current building from the current event that's going on right now. So this is it right here. You would collect all these keys. Once you have enough keys, you can open these, with enough keys and kind of go from there. So a lot of the events are very similar. You complete a bunch of tasks over here on the top left. And as you complete them, you start winning more keys, and with the keys, you can open it. A lot of the events are very similar. They might unlock things, and there's usually like a path that you're following. And as you complete the path and get further along, the prizes get better, or you're able to upgrade your buildings, etc., etc. But it's fun. I mean, yes, you're trying to like evolve through the ages. I want to try to finish this off here so I can do something over here. Once I finish unlocking that, I can move a little further. There's still a lot for me to do here. This is going to take a very long time. Don't rush it. Complete as much as you can. But with a fellowship, with other people helping out, you can move a little bit quicker. You can get more strategy of like what to place. This one, there is strategy. There's strategy on how many buildings of a certain type you should have. How much do you upgrade? Do you upgrade quickly or slowly? Do you focus on your army, or do you become more of an economic powerhouse? All kinds of stuff like that. These are my workshops, level 6 versus a level 11. And look at the big difference between these two right here. So I love that. I love seeing the progression. And buildings get even bigger than this. I think once you hit the 20s, this becomes more of a square shape. It's much bigger, as do the residential buildings. Those also get much bigger. But yeah, so I'm excited to continue, see how I progress. See what else I can place on here. kind of go from there. So now I'm kind of rambling, so I'm going to stop. But thanks for checking it out. Leave a comment below, and hopefully you can join. Thanks. Bye.